It was a very different Britain that woke up this morning. Normally busy roads were hushed as most people acted on the government's new measures. In this residential area of Basingstoke, those venturing out for essentials kept their distance, but did stop to chat about what life was like under the coronavirus lockdown.
My sister needed a pair of glasses. I had to put them outside. She's a carer, so she can't come near me. I'm a key worker. I can't come near her. She can't come near me.
It's difficult times for you and your family.
Very.
But the government's command to stay at home is proving hard for some people. Martin and Dennis are self-employed painters. With kids to feed and rent to pay, they say they've no choice but to work.
It has to be done, isn't it? I understand, but it's like I said, the only reason I'm out here is because of the money to provide for my family. That's the only reason, not to spread the virus.
Around Britain, keeping people at arm's length is the new normal. Exercise once a day is allowed, and in this park in London, social distancing was strictly practiced.
Taking this pretty seriously. I mean, I know quite a few people who have been ill. My grandmother's in intensive care with the virus.
The government says the lockdown will be reviewed after 3 weeks, but what's being asked, to stay at home, will take a huge effort by the British public. Key workers are allowed to go to work as normal. And for them, including journalists like me, it means taking extra precautions. All interviews are done with a boom mic so that we can keep our distance and keep people and ourselves safe. Antiseptic gel and wipes are used regularly. And of course, the cameraman and I am at least 6 feet apart at all times. And when it comes to travelling to location, well, we go in separate cars. The next few weeks will then be an enormous challenge. Never before in modern times has the country been under lockdown. In fact, you'd need to reach back to the plagues of the 17th century to make a comparison.
If you fell sick of plague, yourself and anyone who was in your own household would be locked in, as they called it, or shut in for 40 days and nights, during which time you weren't able to leave the house. You weren't even able to open a window.
But the nation's resilience is already beginning to show. In towns and cities, homeschooling and PE lessons gather pace. This may not be over soon, but the country will surely push through. Alex Rossi, Sky News, Basingstoke.